I'm not sure how this sounds with headphones on. Um, if you can hear me right now, just let me know how it sounds, because I have these cheap ass fucking JVC headphones on. Um, Live chat. Let me see if I can live chat. Does that sound okay? Is that all right? Can you hear me? Um, I made a video recently about Huffington Post, and I was just reviewing it, sitting here. It made me really depressed for our nation, that they want to teach parents how to do this to their kids. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is probably a shitty microphone. Maybe I should just take this off. I'll just take this off. I was rewatching my video about the Huffington Post article, and I could hardly even get through the video. It's absolutely disgusting. The way they are socially engineering and the manipulation and brainwashing of the parents that they are teaching these things to is absolutely disgusting. It's clearly meant to destroy the family and create more single mother households that are dependent upon government. They are telling kids from 1 to 5 years old how to masturbate. Where do you think that's a good idea? Where is that a good idea? Does anybody think that's a good idea to do that? Why would they do that? Think deep down why they would do that. They just have a law passed in New York, which they made sure everybody knew about in the city of New York. And they praised it and they clapped so hard. Man, they were cheering. They were cheering for those dead babies in New York. The last trimester, 9 months. Are they getting us ready for genocide? It's okay to kill a 9-month-old? You're right, Sonia. You're right. You're right. I've talked about that before. All this does is create people who will end up killing themselves, which is the whole transgender agenda as well, the transgender rate, and the people who are transgender or even bisexual or any other sort have a higher suicide rate. Their suicide rate is a lot higher than the average person. But getting back to parents teaching their kids how to jack off at 1 to 5 years old is a play on the family and nationalism and having our nation, because they want to destroy it. And what nothing more than destroy it. And I can't believe I only have one person watching this. I have 1,080 subscribers and one person's watching this. When I see people with 900 subscribers if people don't like me, why the fuck didn't they just unsubscribe? Like, it makes no sense. People constantly telling me that they're not getting. Wow, I wish I could have joined that live. I got no notification. I think the most I've ever had was like 19 people. I don't know. They're messing with my stream for real. That's a fact. So, you know what? I'll just keep pushing through it. There was someone on it. Thank you for the like. I really appreciate that. But New York just legalized it so you can actually stab a baby with scissors in the back of the head at 9 months old and kill that baby because you don't want it. You know, there are some protocols you have to go through. Like you may actually have to, you know, have some like, oh, I'm depressed because I'm about to have a kid, or I was raped. And, you know, when they give you this bullshit about abortion, look, abort your baby. Do what the hell you want. Don't tell me about it. It's disgusting, and God does not love that when you actually kill the baby. I don't like that, all right? I have never gotten a female pregnant because I've always had protection, or she has been protected. My little brother, unfortunately, has 4 different kids. There's no stopping him. He'll probably have another one. And you know who takes care of them? My dad. Doesn't my brother have a job? No, he doesn't. And if you're watching this, Brady, get a job. Be a man. My dad's got cancer. He's not going to sit there and help you for the rest of your life. You think your mom, who sits around with no job, is going to help you when my dad dies? No, I don't think so. I love you, Brady. I love you. Get a job. I talked to you about that in Iowa when I went up to see Grandma when she died. I talked to you about that. But these kids are just being trained to be sexualized at the youngest age nowadays. They want, Huffington Post wants 1 to 5-year-olds to be trained on how to masturbate, and you know, you need to be put into a certain room when you're masturbating. You know, oh, don't do it out here, but do it in here. This is a safe space for you to do it. Okay, and somehow adults are eating this up. Does anybody believe that? Like, I don't know. So they're killing. They lit a pink spire up on the top of the Empire statue. The Empire State. I'm sorry, the Empire building. I can't believe I only have 2 people watching me. I have thousands. I have 1,000 subscribers. I know it's early, but like I used to have at least like 6 to like 20 people watching me. That's crazy. Whatever. People will rewatch. And so they lit the spire up pink, and when they passed the bill, everybody applauded to kill the babies in a sacrificial way. Well, all right, so that baby's got to come out of that womb some way or another. So you're telling me that you're gonna, I don't know if they lethal inject. I haven't looked into the specifics because specifically it actually disgusts me. You're gonna have to kill that baby some way. Are you gonna? Oh no, don't text me while you're driving. You're the only one watching me right now, supposedly. Supposedly. I have thousands of subscribers, but there's only 1 person watching me. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. 2 people now. So they lit the spire up pink on the Empire State Building. Pink. And all of the floor started clapping when they passed this law in New York to sacrificially kill little kids. Kill little babies. Kids that do not have any future. Just taken at a whim. You can take a kid out of the womb at 6 months old and they will smile. They will react to stimuli. Alright? I don't understand where this whole life doesn't start until, I'm sorry, life starts when the heartbeat starts. Alright? Life starts when a heartbeat starts. So if I mow down a female that's pregnant, or if I punch a woman in the stomach right now, I'll get charged with murder if that baby dies, right? Well, then why the hell are you allowed to legally kill your child? Well, I don't know. Oregon, I believe it's Oregon and Washington, those type of areas actually currently have laws right now where you're allowed to kill yourself. It's called assisted suicide because it's cheap for the insurance companies. The insurance companies don't want to pay for you to be on chemo. They'd rather you go out and just lethally inject you with potassium. I don't know the chemicals, but they'd just rather inject you with a drug and you die so they don't have to pay for you anymore. And that's legal. So they already have assisted suicide legal in certain states. They are aborting babies at 9 months old term. I've heard stabbing them in the back of the head with scissors at the brainstem. Supposedly they lethally inject them, but from the videos I've watched on the abortions, it is horrific. If you are not conservative about the issue on abortion and you watch video of kids being pulled out of the wombs dead and killed, you will be after that. So they're sexualizing your kids from 1 to 5 years old, like the video I made about Huffington Post. Sexualizing your kids, telling them to jack off at 1 to 5 years old. Put them in a safe space if you find them doing it and tell them it's okay. So then when their uncle is training them, it's like, oh, it's okay. I was just teaching them how to, because in the article they say it's like, treat it as like it's like the kid's wind on the face. It feels so good, you know, teach these kids that it feels good, you know, empower them, you know, teach them. I felt awkward when my parents sat down with me when I was 12 talking about the birds and the bees, which I already knew about, all right? Do not try to, and everybody else knows my history. If you don't, go back into my videos. I'm done repeating it. You guys know what happened to me. This is going to create more suicides, this article that they created, more drug addicts, like a commenter already commented on, and more broken families, all right? They want government to be daddy. They wish government to be daddy, all right? Margaret Sanger, back in the early 1900s, created something called Planned Parenthood. It's funny that they're all outside of hoods now, isn't it? It's funny that they're all outside of hoods. Margaret Sanger, Planned Parenthood. She was a racist eugenicist. She wanted nothing but the white race, all right? So it's so funny that the liberals care about inclusion so fucking much. They care about it so much, but they support Planned Parenthood. And you know what? God damn it, I'd be damned if one more dollar of my tax-paying money, and ever since I started a YouTube channel, how it's funny that I haven't gotten taxes back. Isn't that funny? I think that's quite funny, huh? At first, I thought it was conspiracy theory when I had no followers on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook, when I was posting shit, getting shut down on Facebook. They took all my withholdings away. They tried to say I owed money. That's really strange because they owe me money. And you know what I did? I said, I'm not fucking paying my taxes. I'm not going to do it if you're not going to. You guys owe me money. I'm not paying for you to rape me and censor me. It's ridiculous. So Margaret Sanger creates something called Planned Parenthood, which is to kill black people. She puts them outside of all the hoods. They're outside of all the hoods nowadays as well. New York just creates the law to where you can kill your baby up to 9 months old. 9 months old. You want to kill your baby? Oh, that's fine. You don't want. Oh, you just decided that you don't want your baby no more. It's fine. Here, let's just mark down that you're depressed. Let's just mark down that you're not financially stable yet, as opposed to having your baby and adopting it through someone. No, we want eugenics. We want population control. We want that. Well, we're also teaching your kids from 1 to 5 to masturbate. I appreciate the 3 people that are here. I know more people will watch this. Woo! I'll be surprised if I get 100 views within a week because they're censoring me so much. Yeah, no, I mean, I have 1,000 something subscribers and I can't even. 100 is like a milestone for me. You know, I've made $25 on YouTube so far. 30 of that was from super chats, and they take 30%. Or no, I think they take like 40% out of your super chats. So yeah. So, and you can't pull your money out of YouTube until you actually reach $100. With the rate it's looking at, with the views I'm getting, and I'm not doing this for money. I do want to have a computer though to actually have some edited content because I love creating visuals. I love like splicing scenes together. Like I really would love to do that like as a hobby. You know what I mean? But it doesn't look like it's happening right now. They are completely stifling my views. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a shitty creator and nobody just unsubscribed from my channel. I don't know. But the fact that they are constantly sexualizing children, they have Desmond the drag queen. Yes, they were going to do it with scissors. Back then, they said, as long as the head stayed in the canal, it's not murder. What? Oh my God, these people are just gross. All right, look, let's break this down. Cenomix, all right? You ever looked in the back of a PepsiCo product, which goes from Nabisco, Pepsi, drinks, all that, and then they have natural ingredients. They use kidney cell as a, so like literally you've probably drank a baby's DNA before. And it sounds absolutely crazy. But it's true. They use it as artificial sweetener and flavoring. It's gross. Yep. It's disgusting. They do it. You know what else they put in your food? They put like paint thinner in your kid's food. Look it up online. Look it up online. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? God, this shit is wild. That just got me off track. So New York, you're allowed to kill your baby at 9 months old. And then they advertise it on the Empire State Building with a pink spire, and like the whole of the room erupts and cheers like it's good to sacrifice your baby. They did this all during a blood wolf moon. Huh. So it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice, and we all know it. I don't know. What do y'all think? I thought I would have more viewers, but no, I guess nobody wants to watch me. Nobody wants to watch me, you know. I don't even know what I'm doing with this channel, man. This is just like going nowhere. I get more subscribers, and then it's like the views go down somehow. Somehow views go down when you get more subscribers. It makes no sense whatsoever. People are told that they don't get notified. Like, what can I do about that? Like, literally, what can I do about it? I appreciate the 2 people. Supposedly, there's 2 people watching me right now. Yep, there's 1 person now. All right. Peace out. No one wants to watch me. I love y'all.